Hey everyone, this is a quick video demonstrating the IntelliPort, also known online as the IntyPort. This product allows you to have 2 additional joystick ports for any original Intellivision. It goes through the cartridge port as a pass-through, much like the Intellivoice. The general idea here is that one of the original problems with all of the original systems early on, other than the Sears and the Intellivision 2, is that the controllers were hardwired to the system. And granted, those things can be repaired, but the process is just involved. You have to open up the system. Obviously, finding the parts can get tedious and so forth. So this was intended to offer a solution to fix that or bypass that problem. Then again, also, if your controllers still work, this also just helps you save the wear and tear of those original controllers by using external controllers that are removable and thus easier to replace and repair. So the idea here is that you take this and the cartridge, your game's going through here. There's a few different things to note on the surface of this, so you kind of explain things. These are 2 USB ports that are 5 volts each. These are not data, they are strictly power. They are designed to offer a small amount of amperage to power USB controllers that need power. For example, the Intellivision Touch needs USB power to drive it, but it still has a joystick port for actually sending the controller data. So with that established, they could now plug into this rather than have to plug into a wall or to any other external source, just making it a little bit more convenient. Across the top here, you also have, this is a Flashback and Intellivision option here. So what you have essentially is when it goes here, it's Intellivision. When it's here, it's Flashback, compatible for the original 2014 Flashback controllers that came out that were a really nice reproduction, and many of them are still in good shape. And so this switch allows it turns these 2 ports into Flashback compatible controllers, where normally these would not work if you plugged them straight into a standard Intellivision. This switch over here does a unique thing also in the fact that it basically makes these become player 1 and player 2 in 2 mode, and in 4 mode these become player 3 and player 4. So obviously in this case, you just simply become sending the same signals into the same ports that effectively are player 1 and player 2 of your standard controller. But when you flip to here, they become 3 and 4. So with that, there are a number of 4-player games out there. There's actually a World Soccer ROM hack that will allow you to play World Soccer with 4 players, 4 controllers simultaneously, and not require the ECS. There's also the FUBAR homebrew game, which has a 4-player mode that also can run with this without the ECS. With a small ROM hack, and so the idea is that this would just be 3 and 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And so without further ado, you take that right there, and you just plug it into your cartridge port, okay? And we'll just go straight in with the back bit, plug it in there, all right? Power it up, okay? And you could do this hot swap. I'll actually try it just because but generally speaking, you really do want to just turn it off while you do it, just because you might wiggle it around, but it's top loading. So I just go straight down like this, and okay, now you see it's not working, but that's because it's both in 4-player mode and it's still in Intellivision mode. And now we're in business. So let's go and play, let's say Christmas Carol's a great game, right? So there's that. All right. So as you can see now, it's working. I'll just show you a little bit in action. We'll do a small gameplay session. But yeah, it works really, really well. It's very much real time. So let's take it here. All right. And there you are, playing with the Flashback. So let's try something else too, just to kind of demonstrate something here. We're gonna go to, is this our homebrew thing? Where's my, test cart. There you go. So you can just see here, as you can see, there's the buttons. All the numbers are responding just like they normally would, okay? So that is all of that in a nutshell. Thank you for watching. These are available. Either you can contact us on Atari Age directly there, 8bitwidgets@gmail.com. Also, it's on eBay and Etsy under IntyPort and IntyPort. There'll be links in the video as well for you to check it out. Thanks for watching.